So, before I get into this next video here, I mentioned I mentioned Master Yoda here, right? So I've already made the video. This is the video here. So that's the video there. But I talk about Master Yoda in that video, and I forgot to add that in the playlist of what you're supposed to watch. So I don't want you guys to forget about watching this video because at the end of the video I mentioned the videos you got to rewatch. So before you go watch this one, I'm gonna include this one so you get a better understanding of what I'm trying to interpret or what I'm trying to say in this video. So this is the one you want to look for. Train yourself to let go of everything you fear to lose. So, and basic, really easy terminology means when these guys come here proclaiming to be the mother father of all creation, if they come here as Israeli people, you need to train yourself to let go of everything you fear to lose, because basically that means train yourself to let go of potentially not being the creators and owning the universe out there, because that's what they're going to come here and try to fill your head with. And that's dangerous because they're going to play on your emotions and off your pride and ego. They're going to use your pride and ego as a weapon against you to harm you, and you can't allow that to happen. So you need to train yourself to let go of the fact that when they come here, they're not the real boss. I'm the real boss, but that you have a chance to become the boss. If you can do that, you will survive what they've come in here to do, which is get you on those UFOs, tell you that there's a promised land out there, and that they want to show you that promised land so they can get all 27 million of you Israelite people on their UFOs where they can get rid of you. And that can't be allowed to happen. So don't let them get rid of you. Train yourself to let go of everything you fear to lose. Meaning, I'm telling you, I'm the creator, but they're going to tell you that they're the creator, and that's going to create two competing stories in your mind. And of course, pride and ego is always going to win, and you're going to believe them, and that's where you're going to make a mistake. So I'm trying to look out for your best interest. So watch this video here. So it'll help you overcome the shadow of greed that you have in your mind. Premonitions. So these visions you have. So basically, what happens in the movie is Anakin's mother, she gets unalived, and he's upset about it. So, these visions you have, pain and suffering and death. He says they're of pain, they're suffering, death. Yourself you speak of, or someone you know? And he says, someone I know. Then he says, close to you. That's what he says. Yes, he says. Then he says, careful. It doesn't say therefore. It says, careful you must be when sensing the future, Anakin. The fear of loss is a path to the dark side. So that's what I'm trying to convey to you, that you guys fearing losing all creation to Native Americans is the path to the dark side. Pride and ego, it's a path to the dark side. So that's basically what it means. Fear of losing all creation to a Native American is a path to the dark side. So when they come here pretending to be, potential Israelite mother and fathers, that fear of the dark side is gonna or the fear of loss is gonna basically disappear. You're not gonna be scared of losing all creation anymore, because there'll be verification that you are the bosses, right? And I'm telling you, that's all smoke and mirrors to get you on the UFO so they can't get rid of you. They're gonna come here and try to convince you to get on the UFOs to go see some promised land that exists out there, only so they can get you guys alone and get rid of you. An entire nation gone. So if you allow the fear of losing your spot at the top, it's a path to the dark side or evil. And then he says, I won't let these visions come true, Master. And he's like, death is a natural part of life. So the death of a belief system, because you're not the only one who's going to lose their belief system. You're talking Islam, going to lose it, Christianity, Buddhism, Hinduism, all those folk religions. All of that is going to pass away because the truth is now going to come out that Native Americans are the creators. So death of your belief system is a natural part of life, is what it means. Rejoice for those around you who transform into the force. Mourn them, do not. Miss them, do not. So basically what that means is rejoice for everyone around mankind who's now transformed into spirituality, because the force is, that's spirituality, because at the quantum subatomic level, there's a force there called electromagnetism. So what he's talking about is real. So, when mankind, mourns the loss of their belief system, but they transform into spirituality, miss them, do not. Mourn them, do not, is what he's saying. So attachment leads to jealousy. Your attachment to what you've been taught by these evil alien imposters who are machines leads to jealousy. You cannot let that happen, because you need to look at it from a positive perspective of what I'm trying to accomplish here for you. I'm trying to make you guys the creators of all existence. If these other four ladies reject me, and you need to keep that in your mind when that jealousy rears its ugly head in your mind, that's not your thought. You have an evil soul inside of you that was teleported into you when you had your first climax. That's controlling that thought of jealousy in your mind. And you have a robotic machine in your brain that can simply think in its mind, jealousy, jealousy, jealousy. So you have a double strike against you. You cannot allow that thought to overcome your better judgment. So attachment leads to jealousy. Your attachment to being the creators will lead to jealousy. Don't let it. Rejoice for the fact that you could become the mother of all creation. Or if not, you're going to have direct family ties to the mother and father of all creation here in Saugeen through marriage of four of your daughters. So that's nothing to be jealous about. So don't get attached to your place, your perceived place at the top of creation, because you're not there. And when the UFOs come here, you're going to just toss all this information I'm trying to tell you out the window, because now all of a sudden they're going to try to take you to the promised land just so they can get rid of you. So the shadow of greed, that is. So attachment leads to jealousy. The shadow of greed, that is. Meaning when you have UFOs come here proclaiming your race to be the creators, and they want to get you on UFOs to go, take you to some promised land because you now believe you own all the stars out there and all these planets out there that you haven't seen. That's called the shadow of greed. We all own those planets. We all own those stars together. It's not, how do I put it? They're all mine. Yeah, of course they're all mine. But ultimately, when it takes all these different nations to create all these different planets out there. There's only 1,400 planets in creation. But, you guys are the ones that made them. There is a planet out there created by Israelite people. And there is a planet out there created by Middle Eastern people. And there's a planet out there created by Native American people. There's a planet out there created by Asian and African people. So, but if you create the illusion that you create everything out there and it's all yours, that's the shadow of greed. There's a difference here. What I'm trying to teach you is that we're all equal and that we all create everything in creation together. Whereas these guys are going to try to tell you that you're the boss and you create everything by yourself. Or you're going to perceive that illusion in your mind, and that's the shadow of greed. You got to let that go. What is it I must do, Master Yoda? Train yourself to let go of everything you fear to lose. So train yourself to let go of all creation out there and your spot at the top, because you're afraid to let go of that. Train yourself to let go of everything you fear to lose. That's what I'm trying to teach you. So when you watch the next video, you'll understand a little bit more. So train yourself to let go of all creation. Because when you look out at the night stars and you learn that there's 1,400 planets out there, and these guys come over here say that you're the boss and that those are your planets out there, you're going to get an inflated ego. And that inflated ego could get you on their UFOs because they're going to take you to some promised land just so they can get rid of you. Don't let your ego take you down to a path that you don't want to go down. So you need to train yourself to let go of the nonsense that they're trying to, inflate your ego with, and listen to me, because I'm trying to inflate your ego in a different way by saying, you have a chance to become the mother of all creation if these other four ladies reject me. And if that happens, well then, guess what? Your ego kind of gets inflated a little bit more, because you're now mother of all creation. So, they're coming over to inflate your ego one way, with UFOs, technology, and a trip to the promised land where they can get rid of you all.
And I'm trying to inflate your ego by telling you, don't listen to them. Listen to me. Stay here beside me because I know that they're trying to get rid of you. And you have a chance to become the mother, father of all creation, or the mother of all creation. Plus, if that doesn't work, well, then you at least have direct ties to the mother and father of all creation anyways. So train yourself to let go of everything you fear to lose. Otherwise, you literally could lose your entire civilization if you get on those UFOs. I guarantee it. That's their plan to come here to get you on those UFOs so you can be all alone and they'll do that to you. So don't allow them to do that to you.